Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, Hutus and Tutsis.
Oh!
Had to include them both. Had to be PC about it.
Wow. Who killed who? Do you remember? What do you think happened in the Rwandan genocide?
Ooh, should not have started like that.
Yeah, I knew you did. You haven't even seen Hotel Rwanda?
Hotel Rwanda, I remember watching it and being a little frightened. It was kind of scary.
Yeah, it's not a comedy. Yeah, for sure. It's not a little rom-com.
Yeah, it wasn't a feel-good story.
Well, he does save them.
How about this? The Tutsis were killing the Hutus.
I believe it was, Hutus were killing the Tutsis.
Really?
Hutu power was their slogan, I believe.
Why'd they call them the Tutsi rebels then?
Because they were the rebels fighting against the Hutu majority who was slaughtering everyone.
Oh,
and they're
so
like, we have to kill the
Tutsis.
Tutsi rebels. They made up that they were rebels. And
Yeah.
it's the most violent genocide in human history.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of people killed, they really did it quick.
The first
They
time.
did it in 3 months.
First times the Serbians take a back seat to anyone.
You had a genocide in the 90s that couldn't even compare to the Rwandan one.
We had a
Kinda
genocide.
pussy shit.
We literally had a genocide the year after the biggest one. What a terrible sequel by the Serbians.
Only like 100K dead in yours, and theirs was 1 million in 3 months.
Yeah, what a bad remake.
God, you can't even kill each other efficiently.
Yeah, Serbians. This is why anything we do, it's just a B minus.
Okay, I'm glad you finally rate your comedy a B minus.
Yeah, someone has
Finally,
to.
the honest ranking I've been trying to give it for years.
Yeah, I could use a little edge up
Yeah,
there.
you'll get it. Once you start smiling on stage again.
I actually have fun sometimes, but
In
not
Minneapolis, some people at the brewery came up to me. They're like, "Is Alex okay?"
often. Oh, was that after the second?
It might have been after the second show.
Well, that was after.
after
what-
the incident. We can't talk about that, but after an incident that happened.
I'm not good with hecklers.
Oh, is that the heckler? Oh, is
Was
that
that-
why you were sad? Oh,
Remember,
Oh,
I
that
took
woman-
I took 2 minutes out of the set to be like, hey,
what did she do again? This was at a second show of my special taping in Minneapolis. What did this woman say during your set?
She just said,
Oh yeah, you were like, what is like what? You were like, oh no, when I make a woman come, I act like a cop. And then she was like,
what do you mean?
Yeah, she was like, what do you mean? And you were like, I'm about to tell you.
I was like, I'm about to explain it.
And then you kind of went in on
And then
her.
I said, if a comedian says, I went to the store the other day, it doesn't end there. You know, it doesn't.
I'm gonna tell you what I bought at the store.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. I remember that getting a big pop, but I did not look happy. That's for sure.
You were angry, but it was very funny. And then the woman cried, didn't you say?
Yeah, I'll get to that. So actually, I should say it. Yeah, so she came up to me after the show, and she was literally crying, apologizing, thought that she ruined my set. Here's the problem, guys. So yeah, I don't laugh after many of my jokes. I don't smile after a lot of my jokes.
It doesn't really look like he's doing comedy up there, many would say. It looks like he's delivering a boardroom speech for the shareholders.
I am having fun, though. I'm having fun. I'm working hard.
Autistic people show their emotions in different ways.
Yeah.
And you are autistic. You're just dumb.
I just get drunk after and then tell my friends I love them. I don't know how to like. I just think it's such a lame look when a comic's up there like, hey, like being a total fucking clown.
Yeah, if it's fake smiling, but like I'm having a good time up there. I'm just laughing.
I'm also enjoying myself.
You wouldn't know it.
I know.
You wouldn't know. He's up there like, so dating's it's kind of weird in its own way, isn't it?
I kill.
You do well.
I can't say this.
You do well.
Can't say this.
I think
enough,
you could
guys.
do better if you cracked
I have
a smile.
very good sets.
Yeah,
a lot.
Not all the time.
And you know what? I just have, and I've seen you have some pretty bad sets
I've
too.
had bad sets,
but I just have a style. It's a low key style.
Your style's set in stone already. You're gonna say that's the Dragovich method.
It's pretty low key. Got a lot of pauses.
You think you found your voice up there?
I think I found.
I would hate to find out if you lost it. I would hate to see what it looked like if you lost it.
If you lost, yeah. I'm onto something. That's for sure. People do come up to me and say I've got my own thing. I have my own rhythm.
You're very comfortable with silence. I'll tell you that much. He doesn't sweat anything when you're up there. You're like a Zen Buddhist up there.
When you're up there bombing, it's really, I feel like people wish they could leave, but they're scared to.
Oh, I had a bomb 2 nights ago that was legendary. I did a show in Battery Park City, one of the richest neighborhoods of New York, at Casa Cipriani, a very fancy invite-only show. All 60-year-old white people in suits in this velvet room, and I go on stage and say, so who knows where Epstein's hiding? And it was downhill from there.
I'll say this, that's like one of the hackiest things you could say.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
It's like when
I said I don't have health insurance because of someone in this room.
That's a funnier.
That was funnier. That actually got a pop, and then that was the last laugh I got for 15 minutes. They literally didn't laugh. I did jokes.
When some ugly dude is up there dressed in yesterday's clothes.
I was wearing this sweater.
And when they go up there and they go, sorry, I'm late. I don't know if you guys will recognize me, but I was at, you may recognize me from the January 6th hearings or whatever. You're just like, kill yourself. Kill yourself.
You're going to the third camera?
Kill yourself.
You got it at every camera.
If the next January 6th joke I hear up there, I swear to God.
I hear almost none.
Jeff, come on.
I hear like little references like you look like you stormed the Capitol, but no one has like jokes about it. Like an actual like set piece joke about it.
Maybe it's if it's a
I
throwaway
hear references a lot. I don't hear actual jokes about it.
It's really boiling my blood.
Oh, my God. You talk about how tall you are on stage.
That's never going to change. I'm never not going to be 6'6". Maybe
I
until
agree,
I'm 60.
and January 6th will always be the greatest day in American history. So that's never going to change. Patriots united for one day.
Whatever.
For one day, we ruled this country.
Yeah, Canada. It just sucks to see because, there's so many things that Epstein thing at like a rich person thing. That's the first thing a comic would
It's funny. Yeah, that wasn't my best work. Then I talked about how ugly they were. They did not like that.
Well, coming from you.
I said rich people, tough to do shows for rich people because they can't laugh because they're like, my face costs $50,000.
That's pretty good.
I can't get a crease in it. Did not get a chuckle.
Really?
I literally got silence for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, I
had a mental breakdown.
People off.
And then I kind of doubled down and went into like cum talk, and they could not have cared less.
That's the right thing to.
There was a lot of oh my gods.
Yeah,
a lot of those.
Yeah, the rich people are they're hard to get. They're hard to
rich, and I insinuated they were Jewish, and they weren't, and they didn't like that either.
You insinuated they were all Jewish?
I was like, I'm Catholic. Anyone else? And no one said anything. I'm like, it must be a Jewish crowd. And then they're like, no, we don't need God. We're rich.
Yeah.
God, they're their own God in their lives.
I bet did you get paid well for the set?
I did get paid well for the set. I will say that. Got some good hors d'oeuvres. Got a martini. Martinis are just vodka. I haven't had a martini in a long time. It's just a shot of vodka with a dash of lemon in it.
I never understood the martini.
I'll never have one again. I'm like, this is disgusting.
Yeah, we are kind of salted the earth bros out here. We like our Bud Lights. We like our whiskey shots.
I don't like
but not
those
anymore.
fancy.
I'm off whiskey.
Negroni is gross. They're too much.
I never understood people into the Manhattans or whatever.
It's like just straight alcohol. There's no mixer. There's nothing.
You know, maybe one day in my life later on I'll appreciate it more. But all I really want, as we call it in Chicago, the classic Chicago handshake.
The Chicago handshake.
The beer shot combo.
The Schlitz and a shot of rail whiskey.
Yeah.
That's it. Or a Malort if you're feeling frisky.
Mm-hmm.
Do people don't know do you know what Malort is, Fonz? He does. That's a Chicago thing. It's like this liqueur that people drink in Chicago that's like disgusting.
Is it its own brand?
Yes, Malort is its own brand.
There's a bar here in New York that is a Chicago
Honore bar in Brooklyn,
and it's owned by two former Chicago residents, born and raised Chicago people. They sell Malort under the table. You got to ask for it.
But it's only really popular. It's Malort. I
It's
actually don't know
menu.
what it is, why it tastes the way. Yeah, Jepson's Malort.
I'll say this.
Oh, it's wormwood. That's what it is. It's one of those wormwood drinks. They don't sell it except in Illinois, maybe Indiana.
If you are live in Chicago long enough, though, you do like it.
No, you do not like it. No.
I like it now.
What does it taste like? It tastes between Fury Death and herbal gasoline extracted fruitiness. It's harsh, savory, and waxy on the palate.
Do you know what happened?
I've always thought it tasted like rubber bands.
Do you know?
Honestly.
Do you remember like 2019 or maybe 2018? Do you remember in Chicago or maybe 2019 in Chicago there was that snowstorm, that blizzard where everyone just kind of locked down for maybe 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
So
the polar vortex.
Yeah. So me and Bobby Buds were shout out Bobby Buds.
Bobby Buds,
one
a
of our
legendary
old friends.
man, a crazy man.
He's so funny, and we locked down in our apartment. For some reason, a couple of the other roommates were gone during it.
Yeah.
I think maybe like Chris was still out of town for Christmas, and I think Connor was somewhere else sneaking around. But like,
we don't need to get into that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so just me and Buds in the living room, or in the apartment for maybe 2.5, 3 days, and because the places were closed, we ran out of alcohol on the 3rd day, and all he had left was 2 of those big bottles of Malort.
Oh God, you were just drinking mixed drinks. You were sipping Malort.
We were sipping Malort and like making nachos and home run in pizza.
Oh my! What'd you mix Malort with?
Oh, we just sipped.
On the rocks.
Sipped.
Oh,
we were sipping Malort.
It's truly one of the foulest beverages
After that, I fell in love with it. It was like Stockholm syndrome with Malort.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. It really is it's like little death. It's like a little bit of death.
The first time you try it, you think you're never going to have it again. That's for sure.
But then you're like, oh, I want to prove I'm tough. I don't hate it, but it is not good.
But like Chicago, you learn to love it, baby.
God, okay.
Best city in the world.
I agree with that. Except for Dublin, maybe. Dublin's a great city.
Oh, I mean, that's what I want to say while we're on the alcohol topic.
Oh, yeah,
I am off hard stuff. I'm off it.
What do you mean hard stuff?
Hard liquor.
That's whiskey, vodka, gin, rum.
It's all
of
out.
them.
It's all out.
So you're not having mixed drinks? You won't have a Long Island?
I'm done.
None of them?
Long Island, I'd probably go an old fashioned before a Long Island.
Yeah, okay. Long Island isn't great. Long Islands are
strong islands.
That's what moms have at shows, and then they just get buck wild.
Oh, yeah.
There was this lady in Duluth at a show of mine. She had 3 Long Islands in the front row, and she kept yelling, "No more sex jokes."
Do you know what I don't think about often is that we're on the road making these old bitches laugh. These old white women.
We're getting them fucked later.
And let me say something.
I'll say that.
We don't take into account how horny they are after the shows.
Oh yeah, their husbands are getting a night they haven't had in a long time.
They laugh their asses off. They had 4 cocktails.
And we're talking about choke sex. They're like, maybe we should try that, Jim.
Yeah.
Maybe we should. Maybe you never choked me,
Choke
Rodney.
me, Jim.
Come on, Rodney.
It's just
I guess that's what the damn kids are doing. I'll choke you, Sharon.
Yeah, the fucking.
I've wanted to choke you for years.
Jamie's Purdue tuition's choking me. I'll tell you that much.
Joe Biden's inflation's choking my paycheck.
Maybe if Trump won, I'd choke you. But yeah, they are horned. These are horned up white women.
We do horn up a lot of 55-year-old.
And you're welcome. You're welcome.
We've gotten a lot of your parents to come.
Mm-hmm.
They've thought about, remember that guy, that little shrimp boy up there? That little beta boy was pretty funny.
The guy, he looks like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
Yeah, we did a podcast yesterday where Colin Tyrell referred to me as having a Mr. Burns body.
And let me tell you, listeners, that one's going to stick.
That is a very, very, let's look at the picture again. I mean, if you've seen me with my shirt off, you know that ain't too far off.
It's too good.
I have a concave chest, and you can count every rib on my body.
God.
Yeah, I'm not as skinny as I used to be, but it's still not far off from that.
Smithers.
Mr. Burns is so funny. People don't respect The Simpsons enough. I'll say it. They do not give The Simpsons.
It is my favorite. My favorite comedy.
Modern comedy is kind of embarrassing compared to The Simpsons. It's truly like, this is a good effort, but
do you know what sucks is that I think maybe because it's a cartoon and because we have like a childhood reference to it, like if you're just talking to people at like a party or something like that, and someone's like The Office, Parks and Rec, you just go, no, The Simpsons is better. I think a lot of those people would probably be like, what are you talking about?
They think you're childish because it's a cartoon, even though it's the smartest show I've ever seen.
It's so good.
I mean, I do like The Office. I will. That's probably my most basic white trait. I do love The Office.
I like Sex and the City.
See, that is not. I can't abide by that.
And
it's not funny.
I'm a Samantha Charlotte combo.
You can't be both. You can't pick 2 of the 3. 4 women? Are there 4?
Personally, I'd probably say I'm a little bit closer to Samantha than Charlotte.
Who is
I'm a little more of a slut.
Who's Sarah Jessica Parker?
Carrie.
Who ran for office?
Miranda.
Yeah, who are the Sex and the City characters? I don't even know.
So Miranda's like the quick-witted lesbian.
So yeah, go down. So Carrie
Lesbian.
Bradshaw, the one on the left, Sarah Jessica Parker. What's her?
She's Carrie. She's the main character, the protagonist. Not a struggling writer, a writer in New York City. She like writes the sex column, and she like writes about all the kind of the stuff that she and her friends get into because they're singles in New York in their mid-30s.
Right. Okay. Kim Cattrall, Samantha Jones.
She's the slut of the crew.
Yeah.
And she really likes to get after it. And every episode she fucks a new guy. So you're kind of meeting like a new kind of male archetype that it's kind of a great idea to bring it.
They pick a new like stereotype of a guy. Like
so then everyone kind of knows that guy or whatever.
Gotcha.
And then Charlotte is kind of the old money.
She's
wasp.
the hottest one.
She is for sure the hottest one.
No doubt about that.
She's kind of the wasp of it. She's like
she's more conservative.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Cynthia? I don't remember that one at all.
That's Miranda.
I don't know
she's
her at
like
all.
the sharp-witted, quick-witted lesbian who's like very
she's
like
a lesbian.
She's very in the show. She's like career-oriented. She's a lawyer.
She's like the Phoebe.
So she ends up dating a bartender on the show, and like one of the ideas, like one of the storylines of the show is how she kind of maintains this relationship with this guy is kind of like reverse gender role where he's not making the money, but she does.
I thought she was a lesbian.
Well, oh yeah, sorry. So she's a lesbian in real life. Sorry about that. She's not.
Okay.
She's straight in the show. Sorry.
Man, going through this Sex and the City cast, did they cast any non-white people?
Sorry,
My
yeah.
God.
So yeah, Miranda's straight in the show.
Keep scrolling. Oh, okay. Third scroll till we found one non-white person.
And Lucy Liu.
Oh, Lucy Liu. Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
But yeah, I'm sorry. She's not a lesbian in the show. She's a lesbian in real life.
Okay.
And
wow.
But in the show, she dates a bartender. And
why is that kid
holding?
holding a chainsaw? Seamus Davy Fitzpatrick holding a chainsaw in his IMDb photo. I don't know what that is about.
I guess he played Damien in The Omen.
Oh, that's the kid from The Omen. Okay,
but
interesting.
The way they portray men in this show, I get why.
Is it all like men are pigs and idiots and stupid?
The men hardly talk in the show. So
really?
Like the guy that she's hung. I think this is why like women probably get pissed how they're portrayed in like most media. But like the men in this show, the guy that Carrie is hung up on, Mr. Big, he says probably 40 words over the 5 seasons that they have.
Oh, really? I
thought
thought he was like a main character.
He is. The guy barely talks. We know absolutely nothing about him.
Didn't he get canceled in real life?
Probably.
I think he did something not so savory.
I never understood the and then they try to give Aiden the character like her next boyfriend who like really loves her but she can never really connect with him because she can't get over Big. He has some characters of this kind of like softer like interesting like he's he like makes furniture and he does like very well for himself.
I did not expect you to be so knowledgeable of this.
You're
like who cares where Mongolia is? I know Kim Cattrall's whole story.
Truly don't give a shit. I like could watch this show over and over again. It's really, really good. Tons of hot whites, right up my alley.
Truly, yeah. This is why you like white women.
I've seen every episode twice.
How many seasons are there?
I think there's like 5 or 6.
Okay.
Maybe 6.
Is it funny?
Kinda, yeah.
It has moments, a little wittiness. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
What's HBO? They always got They make good shows.
I was into it.
Vince Vaughn is in it.
Vince Vaughn's hot in it too.
Vince Vaughn is a hot guy.
He doesn't
really get enough respect, I don't think. I bet in the 90s he was He's from Minneapolis? I did not.
I thought he was Chicago.
I did not know he's from
born
Minneapolis.
No, he's from Chicago suburbs.
But he was born in Minnesota. Okay.
All right, but now that we're on the
I did
sex
not know
talk,
he had a 7-minute Sex in the City tangent on our hands, but I know that was good.
Let's move it.
It's nice to hear Alex passionate about something that isn't pussy.
Oh, come on.
It's pussy adjacent. It's pussy adjacent.
It is. This is what I grew up. This is why I am the way I am.
I mean, yeah, that's
I'm here
true.
living my new Sex in the City. I'm living Sex in the City
this
now.
This is all the people you're attracted to right here. I kind of love it.
Yeah.
My God.
Okay, now that we're on the topic of sex, I did do a question.
Okay, a little backstory before this question. Okay, I hit up Drag. I'm like, Alex, maybe ask the people like what they did over the holidays. Maybe ask them like, what do you do for Christmas? What are your Thanksgiving traditions? Then half an hour later, I see Alex post a story. where's the weirdest place you ever fucked?
So
he really went a different route with the question. Interesting.
I think someone in my group chat was talking about how he just masturbated on a plane.
Whoa.
On a plane ride. He's like, what's up, fellas? About to take off.
During the plane?
Or maybe he's like, just landed, rubbed one out on the plane. And I was like, in the bathroom, and I was like,
oh, in the bathroom. Oh, okay.
I was like, how do you?
I guess I could see how you could do that.
And I was like, how do you? Who does? Dude, any turbulence, I'm thinking about my life. I'm thinking about like, I'm thinking about getting the Wi-Fi, saying bye to my family. Like, I'm just like, it's over. I had a nice life.
Yeah,
being 6'6" was worth it.
Turbulence is easy friction for your hands. Moving up and down, it does it for you. You know what I'm talking about? Come on.
It's so nerve-wracking to me. But some of these guys, dude.
Wait, I kind of did a wild thing like that. I had a 3-hour layover. I masturbated in the airport bathroom.
Oh. This is gross, dude.
I know it. It was kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait till you get home.
I had a blast. Here's why.
You guys are okay. So
you want to know how I did it? No, the people have to know how I did it. I went in the stall. I took out some basket.
Oh, wait a minute.
I didn't have a pillow. I had to improvise. Couldn't fuck a pillow.
I took
a pair of basketball shorts and I moved them up and down on my penis, like kind of fucking a pillow on the stall. I was sitting down on the toilet.
You can just use your hands.
I don't like that. I don't like the feel. They're clammy. If you ever shook my hands, you know it ain't.
You don't shake
skin.
hands even.
I don't shake hands because they're clammy. Yeah, it's not. Feel them.
No, dude.
Come with these. Oh, you're not gonna come with those. Come on, they're gross.
Yeah.
I came in the Minneapolis, Minnesota airport. Whatever.
A clean one.
The same airport that senator got arrested for soliciting gay sex.
Really?
Remember that guy who said he just had a wide stance?
Ooh, no.
Because there's a way you solicit gay sex, you put your foot under the stall next to it and like tap or whatever.
Oh,
and he's like, I just have a wide. I think his name was Larry Craig or something.
Okay, we're getting off
Larry
topic
Craig
here.
scandal, 2007. I'm not wrong at all. Senator he was a Republican senator. He was like anti-gay marriage, of course.
Also, dude, the girl that I went and got coffee with, my old friend, she said when we were driving around Minneapolis, dude, she reminded me. Remember the bridge broke back in 04?
yeah, I know.
That's the saddest thing ever, dude. I forgot about that.
Sadder than 9/11?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, the 35W bridge collapsed. I can't remember how many people died.
Were you? So what age were you when that happened?
How many? 13 people died. No, that literally. So I was a junior in high school, maybe a sophomore. And
that's a bridge that everybody takes all the time.
Oh yeah, it's one of the two main bridges. It just collapsed, and we were going to Valley Fair, which is the amusement park that day, and we would have gone across that bridge. It collapsed like an hour before we would have gone across it, because I was like a leader at this like youth mission thing where we went, but it was like our celebration day where we went to the amusement park.
The world would have been a better place.
I could have died. I almost died that day. We were gonna go over that bridge.
13 people died.
It's wild,
dude. A bus almost got taken out.
Yeah, we could have been our bus. Could have been our bus. Yeah, like they had like one truss that they hadn't tested in a while, and it just like buckled. That's why they.
God.
But they also say that like half the bridges in America are prone to doing that, and it's like just a ticking time bomb any day.
Oh,
for
come
another
on.
one. No, it's true. Like our infrastructure is way behind. Like they don't.
How would
spend
there
enough.
not be like a national like?
Oh, did
whatever
one collapsed in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, this was this
wait,
year.
last Friday. Holy shit. No deaths were reported?
It was in January 28th.
Oh, January.
It was a
but
year ago.
oh, okay. But damn, that's crazy. Yeah, see.
How many people died?
None died. That's actually insane that no one died.
It's funny because this is like right after Biden left. He was like, our infrastructure is incredible.
Oh, no.
And like the bridge that he just drove on collapsed.
Damn. I bet Trump had a bomb go off. We're taking that bridge down.
God,
Dang. Yeah, no, it's a thing. Like bridges are, yeah, I mean.
All right, back to the question.
What was the actual question again?
So because my buddy talked about this in the group chat, I asked our people, our good listeners, the weirdest place you've had sex or masturbated.
Okay.
And let me tell you something. We got some absolute freaks.
Shout out to the dogs out there.
You guys are
all the
fucking
dogs
crazy.
are Osmus Nation. None of the drag queens are dogs. None of your fans. They're all vanilla. We need to be in a room and the lights need to be on.
And also, can I say this? Actually, I'll say this after. But here's
read
a few.
some of them off.
My ex used a remote vibrator called the Lush on me in a coffee shop.
Ooh.
Right?
Okay.
That's intense, dude. Okay.
That's wild.
Okay. Okay.
A Starbucks? There's barely any seating.
Okay. Sex with a North Carolina state senator, GOP, at a libertarian house party on a couch, midst of the party.
Whoa. Wait, which party is GOP?
A grand old party, right?
Which one?
Oh, that's Republicans.
Okay,
right?
nice.
Sex on a side street after a Cubs game behind the red line.
That's fun. Who hasn't?
Right. Who hasn't?
I would love. That sounds really fun.
Okay, masturbated in my seat on an airplane and in my seat in class.
How do you, a woman?
That was a woman. That was a woman.
Okay, I could see how you could masturbate on your seat, but that's still way to go. That's feminism, I think.
This one dude said this. Masturbated middle of band practice in middle school.
Ooh,
I don't know how you pull that off.
Hey, he got a little tromboner. I'll tell you that much.
You're really gonna have to. You're jizzing in your pants at that point.
Yeah, you're walking around with a stain for sure. Lord knows I've done it.
Masturbated. I was 14 in the parking lot of my dad's chiropractor office while he was in an appointment.
Oh wow, damn.
Yeah, that's a little much. Sex on a Ferris wheel at Navy Pier. Girl,
I don't even see how that's there. It's so
They're so
are
open.
they enclosed? Are they the enclosed Ferris wheel? It's the open one,
yeah, you
right?
can see. Yeah,
it'd be rocking.
You
can't stand up on those things. They're like, I'd be scared to stand up.
And this one was
that's fun.
This one got probably the most action. Was masturbated in a classroom while I was teaching like 5 years ago.
Oh,
this was a woman.
That's pedophilia.
Yeah.
I don't care what you're thinking about. You're thinking about the kids.
So I asked this lady about this. I said, you're going to have to give me a little more. And she said this was like during a study period. So there were only a couple of kids in the class. And she said both of them were asleep. And she was sexting with the guy. But
she was still thinking about the kids in a way.
The kids were right there.
You're within 50 feet of a kid. Unless it's your own house, you shouldn't be masturbating.
But she was sexting with a guy.
Oh, it makes it okay if she was sexting.
I don't know.
How does that make it better?
I don't know. She's thinking about the guy.
See, here's the thing. Women are pigs too. They always say, "Oh, men
are
pigs."
If there's any proof, it was this prompt. You women are freaks.
You masturbated in front of a kid.
Fully got off.
Also, here's the thing. When you're in class, you're faking sleep a lot. You're not really sleeping.
I know. I didn't
I fake slept all the time in class. I'm the kid. I bet the kids were listening to that, and then they jacked off to it later. And that's a train.
I bet you could catch your teacher DJing while she's, like I bet you would know. There's got to be some shoulder movement.
Yeah, and there's probably a little moan coming up. A little bit, not much, but a little bit. You're not totally silent. No sex is totally. Jeremy, a little bit,
like a newborn pup.
A little bit, and the kid looks up.
He's like,
she doesn't see.
He's like,
it gets like cheating during Heads Up 7-Up. He's not really sleeping.
I knew you would.
You
would too.
Oh, I cheated during every game of Heads Up 7-Up my entire life.
You know what that was? That's what they didn't tell you.
You look for their shoes. Look for the shoes. Easy.
They don't tell you about the smart kids, man. The smart kids were fucking assholes. Any corner to cut.
And that's why we're smart. Well, you're back there like, we must follow the rules. We're ahead. I'm up there every time winning at Heads Up 7-Up.
I mean, is that
white Nikes? Jeremy, got ya.
Is that worth the glory of Heads Up 7-Up?
Yeah, I want to win.
If you can't win in dodgeball,
I want to win.
You might as well win.
I'm like, I dodgeball. I'm like, it hit my head. It hit my head. Come on.
Really?
It doesn't count. It hits you right there. You're like, next the head. Next the head. Come on. Always cheating.
Any way you could.
Oh, I cheated on tests all the time.
Really?
Oh yeah. That's why. I mean, I am smart, but I also knew how to cheat sometimes.
I cheated all the time too.
You drop a folder on the ground, and some answers are right there on the ground. Easy. I got caught once, but
yeah, I remember one guy like knew I was cheating off him, and he was just like very chill.
Oh, you cheated off of someone. See, I created the notes to cheat off of.
I also have a theory now that I look back on it because I really didn't study a lot. I have a feeling some teachers just kind of knew I was cheating and probably let me roll.
Oh, really? You don't think the dunking had anything to do with it? You don't think the 6'6" top 5 recruit had anything to do with it? I think they were
like, Alex probably needs this one. to stay.
His 5-paragraph essay was only 3 paragraphs, but we're gonna let him through.
Yeah, I'm literally.
He's averaging.
I'm also the biggest guy in the room. You can clearly see if I'm fucking.
You actually have a higher vantage point to cheat from.
Oh yeah,
you can cheat from longer range.
no questions. I can't believe this gal fucking DJ.
Masturbating in a classroom is a low. The other ones were all fairly believable. The coffee shop one's kind of crazy.
This one said the balcony section of the Majestic in Madison during a concert.
Okay.
I wonder if that's sex or probably sex, right?
Yeah, you could have. I could see that if it's not attended. If it's like one of my shows and it's not well sold, there's probably a lot of open area up top.
The bathroom of a Fred Meyer. Think Mariano's, but slightly more Walmart.
Oh, that's crazy because grocery store bathrooms have a lot of heroin use in them. You go to a Piggly Wiggly in Wisconsin, there's death. Someone has died in that bathroom.
That's really sad. Yeah,
it's true. A Walmart bathroom. Oh boy.
Yeah, I think that's our big message from the pod is that women, are pigs.
We already knew men were pigs, but now we're discovering women are pigs.
Oh yeah, and that's the theme of the pod though. We live and we learn.
Pigs love pigs.
Pigs love pigs.
Pigs don't want to fuck a dog. They want to fuck another pig.
Everyone just loves to have a couple of drinks in them and get rubbed. Everyone wants that well-placed friction.
We're all pig fuckers. Come on. Mm-hmm. We all are. Man, we're getting kind of dirty in this episode.
Yeah, this one's a little much. Let's talk. Should we talk Thanksgiving?
Well, I was about to say this. That kind of brings me into something that happened over Thanksgiving. We all know about the never-ending saga of my grandfather disowning me over my comedy. My parents convinced me to go to my grandparents' house over Thanksgiving, hopefully extend the olive branch to my grandfather. He immediately launches into a diatribe about, are you still swearing on stage? You're still talking that dirty talk on stage? And then he is one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen. He brings out a Maya Angelou book, and he's like, you need to read this. You need to read this. And there's like a short passage. I don't know why, but she's talking about how comedians who have to use swear words aren't talented, and if you have to swear it means you're a bad comedian. I don't know why Maya Angelou was talking about this, but he's like, it shows you have no talent. It shows you have no talent.
Everyone likes to chime in on the comments.
They love to chime. And then he's like, his final thing was like, are you even a Christian? Are you even a Christian?
Ooh.
And I'm like,
how old's Grandpa?
93.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay,
just let him have it.
Yeah, you really can't talk to him because he's deaf, so I'm just like, okay, cool. And then we went back to talking about Grandma's cookies. And were
those good?
Oh yeah, Grandma's the best. The whole time she's like, shut up, Maynard.
Maynard?
Yeah, that's his name, Maynard.
Is this dad's dad or mom's dad?
Dad's dad. And then it was funny because my grandpa was like, you still swearing? I'm like, yeah. And my grandma was like, you don't really swear, do you? I'm like, yeah, I do. And she's like, oh my. That's okay, though. We still love you.
Yeah,
she's
dude.
Cool. She's actually, my grandma's the greatest human to ever live.
My grandma swore a lot before she passed away.
People who don't swear always, it's like, Grandpa, you say the N-word all the time. How is me saying fuck on a video you've never even seen before?
Both of my parents actually swore a lot growing up, and it felt so odd that when we started swearing by middle school, my mom was like, "Why are you talking like that?" It's like, what do you mean why?
Oh yeah. Where did I hear this word?
Idiot.
You were allowed to swear, or they got mad?
No, we weren't allowed to swear.
We got in huge trouble.
Yeah, but my mom, your mom doesn't. Your mom's is an angel. My mom swore all the time. She's from the south side of Chicago. She just swears like a sailor.
Really?
Man, so
what's
is my
her
dad.
word of choice?
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
And I know, shit. She loves shit.
Holy shit.
Dude, yeah, she used to call, like a classic Chicago person, she used to call people jagoffs all the time.
Oh, jagoffs.
Who's this jagoff?
Jagoff. That's a fun one. I like that one.
Yeah, and my dad, for some reason, at his place in Duluth, they used to call him jag meats. So he used to call guys a jag meat, like your meat.
He calls people jag meats?
Yeah.
He's like, look at this jag meat.
Look at this jag meat.
I forget.
Eventually, in my family, it was just jag. People were called jags.
I forgot your dad's from Duluth. I just did 2 shows there.
How was it?
It makes sense. Oh, it's a great town, but it is like a hard-working, kind of rough people.
Yeah.
They're kind of tough. They're fun, but they're tough.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah, that's
they liked me.
Yeah, my dad told me a story I'll say it later. Whatever.
What?
Sorry.
You
Yeah.
can't start a story and not tell it.
It's a fucked up story about my uncle. He's passed away, but he's
okay. I just told a story about my grandma.
So my
disowning me.
uncle got knocked out at a bar because he just kept apparently in their very like white town of like near Duluth, like he was some black guy was on a date with a white girl, and this is after after my uncle came back from Vietnam, but he was so he's fucked up apparently, but he just started snickering at this black guy. He starts like laughing at this black dude. He's just kind of drinking his beer, having a laugh, drinking his beer, having a laugh. Black guy turns to him and he goes, "Hey man, what are you laughing at?" My uncle turns and he goes, "Oh, nothing. Just looks like you're a little bit out of your class." And the black dude one punches my uncle.
Yes, good,
knocks him out.
Good. I like that.
And that was
that's how you settle these things. That's great.
That was a Thanksgiving story for the few years when we too. But Uncle John, remember you got your ass knocked out when you came back from Vietnam? It was
oh boy, he's like, I saw my friend's guts gurgle out of his body. If getting punched ain't nothing.
He had some. Yeah, apparently he had some episodes. Yeah,
really.
Oh,
yeah, Vietnam, not good.
Not good.
I mean, I have like PTSD from like going to Catholic school, and you're like, these guys were in the jungle doing heroin.
I have PTSD
terrible.
from being on varsity as a freshman.
Yeah.
It's which is ultimately a great
you
thing.
You think about a shot you missed against Colgate or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
What was the worst team you ever played?
In college or high school?
In college. What's the like you play those non-conference games? What team did you just cream by like 60 points?
We played this team called UMBC.
Oh, Maryland, Baltimore County.
Yeah,
they're the team they were the first 16 seed to ever win.
Yeah, we beat Maryland, Baltimore County in an early game. We probably beat them by like 20 or 30.
In those games, does the other team know they're gonna get crushed?
See, they usually come out hot in the beginning because this is kind of like their Super Bowl because they're playing a big team.
They're
a
on
lot
TV.
of times, so if it was like Notre Dame or BC, like we pay those teams to come play us.
Right? Yeah.
They give them like hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it's like
you're paying them for a practice, kind of.
Yeah. So it's like you're playing these teams, and so usually they'll start out hot. Like they'll play like they might be up like in the first. I'd say first 10 minutes is probably a close game.
But then you are better and you pull away.
Yeah, you just once like the fatigue settles in, your bigs at that level, your bigs are usually way like bigger and your guards are a lot quicker. So it's like a lot of times like they have like you'll see like a lot of like lower level teams with like white point guards and like white twos that's pretty much non-existent at the highest level. There's you're just like those guys are
unless
eventually,
you're Gonzaga.
Unless
you're Gonzaga or BYU. Yeah.
And it was like and then on the other end, like on the front court, there's the guys who are 6'10", 6'11". They almost always play at a high level, like,
right?
Or
you just throw it into them, and they're
just
dunk.
Way stronger. Like we the bigs that I played with were usually just way stronger and way.
They're just
better.
Going in on the Jackson State guy.
Yeah, so you get way more second chance opportunities, and then once that league stretches, then the guards can kind of do what they want to do.
Right,
it's kind of like how they say the difference in like the difference a lot of times in like football is the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the offensive line. Yeah,
like Western Michigan probably has some like fucking fast as shit wideouts who can play at any level.
But if the quarterback's getting sacked every play,
it doesn't matter. Yeah, so
right.
That's kind of the big difference. We whack some of those teams.
That I would love. That'd be fun.
Yeah, they were. It's just weird.
Do you trash talk? Were you a trash talker?
No.
Damn, never.
No,
that's so lame.
No, one guy on UConn said I threw the ball out of bounds. One guy on UConn said nice pass F word to me.
Oh, during the game?
Yeah, it was a guy. He was the
Kemba Walker.
No, he was the light skinned dude who like won a couple. Can you look up UConn? Just type in UConn point. Joe Shabazz Napier. Yeah,
really?
He played there, yeah.
He said nice pass.
So the problem was, I like.
Is that like? Can you get in trouble from the ref for saying something like that if he hears you?
No.
I think they do now in some sports.
If you
they
scream it, maybe, but
they
yeah,
do get like misconduct or something.
Yeah,
like that.
The problem was I threw the ball just way over my teammate's head.
Damn, he played for a Russian team. He's playing for Zanet. He played for the T-Wolves. Damn.
Yeah,
okay.
dude. I was like, that's pretty. I honestly was like, God, it's so funny to say that though. Like the second he said it to me, I was just like, wow.
Loudly or only you could hear.
He just walked by me. He was like, nice pass, and he said F word. Yeah, I was like, damn, it was kind of funny.
That'll shake you. That'll shake you.
Yeah, I played against him a few times in college because at both Notre Dame and BC we played UConn in Madison Square Garden. That was really
That's
fun.
crazy. Did you beat him?
Lost by 2.
Damn. That's a good game.
We beat them though when I was at Notre Dame a couple times.
Hell yeah! Did you play Kemba Walker?
I went a crisp 0 for 4 from 3 in an away game.
Hey,
when we played them.
I'm 0 for 0, so you beat me.
Yeah,
I would have been 1 for 1 though. I would have nailed my first one and retired. I got a stroke.
My first 3 I airballed in college.
What was your first one you made in college?
It was like a couple plays later.
Against who?
It was against I don't remember.
God, you don't remember?
No, I don't remember the team because it was like a lower level.
Yeah. I remember my first club I killed at. It was the first one I performed at.
No,
yeah, pretty easy.
Your first set was good.
I actually did crush my first set, and then I bombed for like 3 months straight.
Yeah,
I feel like that's how it is,
dude. Yeah, it's a when you hit a shot in a college game, it's fucking exhilarating.
Yeah. I bet that's
absolutely.
What was your high for points?
22.
Damn. Against who?
Pittsburgh.
Pitt. They're good too. Damn.
Yeah, that's when they had Ashton Gibbs and like Lamar Patterson.
Damn, and Dragovich dumped on them.
They had no chance.
And now you don't even have 22 minutes on stage.
Facts.
Don't even.
Give me the light at 21 because I'm getting off soon, folks.
He's about to hit his PR, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Let him off stage.
I don't know why I'm doing 30 on Friday. I don't have it.
What's the most you've done? You've done 45, haven't you?
I've done 40.
You've done 40,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you have 45.
Yeah.
It goes quicker than you think.
Yeah. I gotta do 45. I think in Denver in a couple weeks.
Hell yeah,
that'd be good.
How was your Thanksgiving, Alex?
Ooh,
I'd
yeah,
love
we
to
went
hear
on
about
that.
your life.
So
I'd love to talk to my good friend.
Went home. Sister and my parents. We kept it tight. We kept it neat. We kept it clean. So my sister's got this kid.
What does any of that mean?
We just kept the like close family.
Oh,
we didn't have a lot
you
of
didn't
people.
invite anyone. Oh yeah.
So my sister's got this baby that's like 8 or 9 months old now.
Right.
Peak cuteness. Emma. Very good name.
I disagree with that, but yeah.
You don't like this?
I think
name?
babies just aren't cute. I don't think they're cute till they're 3.
Really?
I think you should be able to kill them until they're 3.
Okay.
I think you post-birth abortion.
I just saw someone had a joke about. I think is it Brooks Wheelan? Someone's got a joke where it's like the abortion should be like up until you're 2.
I
I
agree with that completely.
It was pretty funny. And
Yeah.
then okay, so but it gives my parents like I kind of have a full understanding now about what people were saying, like what being a grandparent is.
Oh, they
like.
come alive, I bet.
It's like a new lease on life. It feels like my parents have been frozen for the last 5 years while I've been chasing this dream. And now, and like they don't give a shit what any of us do. And now my sister has this kid and my parents are like back. Like,
well, they have a purpose again.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like, dude, like, my dad is,
that's the only time your dad doesn't talk about Tucker Carlson when he's holding the baby.
The guy's been watching the History Channel for the last, 25 years or whatever, and just like, yelling at me and telling me I'm not good enough, whatever. And now
his
his
baby
baby comes out. I walk in, she's sitting on his lap. They're watching The Lion King. My dad's got this fat grin on his face. Like they're watching the old Lion King movie from like 93 or whatever. And I'm like, oh, what's up? I'm like, hey, how's it going, guys? And my dad's like, hey, look at this. Like he's like, she loves The Lion King. Isn't that great? She loves it. I'm like, what the fuck? You softy.
It's so funny. He did that to you when you were a baby too.
Probably
but then
not,
once
no.
you could,
you
could talk, he's like, oh, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, once I could dribble with my left hand, it was over.
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
Yeah, he had no.
Well, it's because old people love youth. They love to be around things that have hope still. That baby hasn't fucked up yet. That baby's 0 for 0, like me.
Dude, she's really cute. My parents have like this.
She
it's really
pooping?
like they're. Yeah,
she's
she's
pooping a lot in her
She's
pants.
pooping.
It's not cute. Did you have to change a diaper?
No.
Ain't so cute when you have to change a diaper.
So yeah, I like held her for maybe 2 or 3 20-minute intervals, and then I got tired, and I just kind of gave her back to my sister.
You got tired?
And I was just like, well, because sometimes she'd like try to like climb off a little bit.
You scored 22 against Pitt, and now you can't hold a baby.
No, tired. I was just tired of like watching. I don't like the. I don't want any responsibility for her.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
I don't want her to fall off the couch. I don't want her to like. It's very like it's precious cargo.
Oh
right
yeah.
now,
Whenever anyone hands me a baby, I'm just like, oh no, sorry, I'm vegan. You know.
That's great.
That's a classic line you can get out of holding a baby with.
Sorry, I'm vegan.
Sorry, I'm vegan.
But to see my parents be into it like this, like I feel like they're like they got a new spring in their step.
Oh God, now you got your sights on pumping out a kid.
No, thank you.
You got a blonde to lock down.
No.
Sorry, Heather, we gotta take this one quick.
No, condoms forever, everybody.
I thank God.
Condoms for the
You don't want to see if your kid can dunk too?
No, I don't think I don't think having a kid's in the cards for me, at least right now.
I ain't never having a kid.
Yeah.
No. It's just it's disgusting.
How
to all our listeners with kids, your kids are beautiful, but
don't you feel like every
disgusting.
comic says this at one, or every person says this at like some point, and is like, oh my, and then how do we end up having
but we're
these kids?
getting up there in age. People say that 20. I'm 32. I got 8 years to lock it down and have a kid.
Yeah.
And women have till 35. So, and I'm not dating a woman younger than me.
Maybe that's why I've been doing better with these ladies lately.
They know you don't want commitment.
Well, I think they are like, I think some of them are like, I got to find somebody. And they're
and they think it's going to be you. And then you're like, actually, I don't want any kids.
Yeah. Or I'm like, I'm not very successful. They're like, I don't care. You're tall, dude. Give it to me.
That's why you do these 3-month dumps. Yeah. So 3 months in, 3 months out.
3 months in, 3 months out. I'm not ready for that.
Drago's going on little dates in Minneapolis. He's opening for me on my shows. He's going out with women before the show.
I saw an old flame in Minneapolis.
Saw an old flame. She saw my set. What'd she think?
Thought you were great.
She thought I was great. Smart lady.
Mm-hmm.
Smart lady. Good lady.
Cute.
She was cute. I'll give her that.
Yeah. Wait, did you like? I don't.
She seemed cool.
Let's just call her
the big squeeze. Big squeeze.
Why would you call her big squeeze?
That's just fine. I didn't mean that in any way.
This girl is not.
Oh, you think that's a bad thing for someone to be big?
No.
Interesting.
Geez.
How you thought that was a pejorative term.
We can just call her the mini.
Call her
the mini apple.
It's like okay. It's like when someone calls me big guy. They don't mean it. They're mocking me.
Okay.
Hey, big guy.
People call me big guy because I'm big.
Yeah, but when they call me big guy, it's not because they're scared of me.
Okay, I don't think girls like being called big though. Regardless.
No, hey, big lady. Yeah, it doesn't work to say, hey, big gal.
Hey, I'm kidding.
What? Come on, we're friends.
But yeah, also it was such an intense environment setting up for the shoot. I was just like, I got to get out of here.
I really almost vomited before the first show on Saturday.
So I was like, hey, like let's go get coffee, let's catch up, and we
fair.
did.
And you did.
Yes.
Did you have sex?
No.
Damn! You didn't get a tugger in the car?
No, Jeff.
Oh, he's become such an emasculated cuck.
Wow.
5 years ago, he would have been begging for a blowy in the Subaru.
It's not all about coming, guys.
But most of it is.
It's about connecting.
Oh, don't say you believe that.
I connect before I come. Believe that.
Believe that.
Believe that.
Okay. What else? What do you eat on Thanksgiving? What's a Serbian
we had a classic
Thanksgiving?
We had a classic.
What's your spread looking like?
We had a classic.
We're at 45 already? Damn,
Yeah,
okay.
right,
Well, let's do Thanksgiving, then I got a question for you.
Okay. My parents had it catered, which was so brutal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know.
What?
I know.
I'd rather have just mashed potatoes than have it catered.
My dad made a turkey. It was pretty good. It was good.
Turkey ain't it. We can say it. It's a tradition that's got to go.
I'll say this. The thing that you have to do about Thanksgiving is they got to be. I loved having like a smaller thing, but like at these big family things when like 10 people are working together to make the best food that's ever made, like those are the bomb. Because like I have friends who are like who are friends like Wednesday night, we're like blackout Wednesday, whatever. We're getting drunk, and then they're like, dude, tomorrow like I gotta see 45 family members. Like it's gonna suck. I'm like, but how's the food gonna be? Oh,
it's gonna be amazing.
It's the best.
Yeah, the company's terrible, but you get it.
You gotta find one cousin to kick it with and like watch football with.
Yeah,
and like get high.
Exactly.
A little bit.
Yeah, you get a little high. Yeah.
Go for the walk.
Man, I was with my girlfriend over in Indianapolis. They had this oyster stuffing. Oh my god, it was so good.
Oyster stuffing.
It's just regular stuffing with oysters in it. Stuffing is the best food of all time.
You get oysters in Indianapolis.
Yeah, they're not fresh.
A real trooper.
They're not fresh. I'll tell you that. They've been in transit for a few weeks,
but the supply chain is backed up.
Yeah, they were harvested in Russia about 4 months ago, but they're good.
Oyster stuffing.
It was delicious.
Hey, I believe
cornbread stuffing also delicious.
I know, man.
I love that shit.
We had some. It was kind of bullshit, but I made the play. My dad loves to like make steaks, so he loves to cook, loves to sit outside and grill like every fucking grandpa or whatever.
I do love that.
At the market near me in Chicago where I was staying, I got like 3 steaks, and I showed up. My dad
steak on Thanksgiving.
No,
he's like, let me cook it.
No, the next Friday. The next day.
Okay.
My dad was absolutely pumped to make this.
Yeah, he's like,
you give a man a steak. You're hey, like make this for me. It's like you're like
it's caveman instincts. They like I'm providing. Me provide nutrient for the lady.
Yeah,
that's all it is. It's just caveman. Steaks are good.
Men love meat.
Men, we do love meat.
All right, hit me with the question.
Here's the question of the week. A little late, but it's about Thanksgiving. Drago, we're celebrating Thanksgiving. What are we celebrating?
Oh.
What's the story?
The Pilgrims, right?
I don't know. I asked you.
Isn't it about
who are the Pilgrims?
Pilgrims and the Indians.
Who are the Pilgrims?
No, Native Americans.
Whatever you want to say.
From what I understand, Pilgrims and Native Americans, like the early settlers and the Native Americans.
Who are the Pilgrims? Where are they from?
They're settling from England, right?
Sure, yeah.
And then they came over here in the what were the early colonies called? Were they just called the colonies?
Oh, where was this actually? What? It's in a
Plymouth.
Where's that? You got it.
Is that Rhode Island?
Where's Massachusetts. It's like Cape Cod area. It's like Boston, basically.
Oh yeah.
Like
so
Boston.
we cut some turkey in Boston.
Yeah.
But
why is it Thanksgiving? This is what happened.
They didn't like they kind of broke bread together. Like they ate some together. Like they shared food, right?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Who's the famous Native American guy? Everyone learns this in middle school or in elementary school. There's this guy. He saves the Pilgrims.
He saves the Pilgrims?
Well, that's what Thanksgiving is. The Pilgrims, there was a bad winter and their crops failed.
If I guess, I'm going to guess the name, but I feel like that would just be racist.
I won't post it. Just guess what you think the name is.
No, I'm not going to
guess the name. It's not racist.
I don't have a...
Guess it.
Chief Dancing Bear.
That's insane. That's wild. Squanto. Remember
What'd you get? Fonz, you got that?
I was thinking Tonto, but
that's close. That's close.
I was like, I gotta say
you
that.
Italianed it.
Yeah, is that Tonto?
No, well, Tonto was the Lone Ranger's sidekick. Yeah. I believe it means stupid in Spanish.
Tonto has that chicken parm down the street from me. That's fucking fire, dude.
Yeah, that ain't Santo. It's Tanto.
Tanto has the best chicken carbonara on the block. Yeah.
Isn't that Tanto? No, it's Squanto. Oh,
Chief
that's great.
Dancing Bear. That was interesting too. That was wild. That was even close.
Oh, come on.
That's crazy.
Dances with Wolves.
Was that Dances with Wolves? That was Wind in His Hair and Kicking Bird were the guys in that one. I've never seen that one.
Yeah.
That's Chief Dance. I think Chief Dancing Bear was a
real
chief. Yeah, look up Chief Dancing Bear. Is that an actual chief? Chief Dancing Bear is a DJ, it looks like. I believe that is what that is. Oh, he makes little thing. Okay. That was just a guy. That's a guy you heard at Bonnaroo in 2012.
385 subscribers. For Chief Dancing.
He's like a wild old guy who posts like weird inspirational videos.
Kevin Samuels.
Okay. Shout out Chief Dancing Bear.
He's the Black Jordan
Peterson.
You saved
Thanksgiving in the 1600s.
Okay, so you were actually pretty close. Pilgrims sharing food. It was the Pilgrims had a bad harvest, and the Native Americans saved them.
Right.
They gave them corn and shit. Okay, you did better than I thought. I won't ask you the last one. We kind of got to wind it down here. Do we got one? At midnight tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's Alex Dragovich's birthday.
31.
30
fun.
How are you gonna celebrate? You gonna plug anyone tonight?
I don't know. I'm gonna see
You
what
got
the
a
night
girl?
takes.
You sending any DMs out?
I'm just gonna be a feather in the wind tonight, everybody. And
What do you think? What do you think will happen?
I
Do you
think-
have a prediction. What will happen?
I predict that I'm gonna have a good time regardless.
Oh, come on!
I don't
Give
know
me a
what's gonna
story.
I'm not gonna call my shot.
What do you want to happen?
Here's the thing. I'm doing a show after this.
I'm coming with to the show to make sure he does a good job.
Jeff's gonna keep notes.
I'm gonna make
get
sure
the notepad
if
out.
he doesn't do well, he's off the pod next
I'm
week.
off the pod.
So this is a little tryout.
And
period.
then there's some really good college ball I want to watch after.
Okay.
And we'll see if I've
see
we'll
if you
I-
send Melissa a little DM.
We'll see if the DMs start flying. If the
I
text,
bet
we'll
they'll
see how
start
we'll see how my
flying.
fingers start.
See
What they
how
what
many,
they get into.
Wait, you're off hard liquor? Are you off seltzers?
I don't drink seltzers anyways. I just drink.
Really? Your
light,
only beer now?
I really think, man, if I just stick to light beer, the hangover's way worse. I'm way more like in
Hangover's
tune
way
with
better,
the
you
world.
mean.
Oh, sorry. The hangover's way better, and I feel like I'm way more like
But you
in
know,
tune
like
with
that's
shit.
the way more calories. And beer is way more like calories and stuff.
I'm
for
not
your
worried
body.
about getting fat, dude.
Okay.
I'm okay.
I can't wait till you do.
It's
can't
not gonna
wait. The
happen,
guy
dude.
who doesn't worry about it is the guy who gets a
I
little
am worried.
plump.
I'm
I'll be
monitor
calling
it.
you big guy non-ironically soon, I bet.
Okay.
I bet.
All right. Being fat is okay, by the way.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. We love our plump listeners and our skinny listeners.
Is this our year anniversary?
This is episode 53, I think. I think we missed the
Oh, okay,
52
damn.
last.
Well,
Wait.
thanks for listening
Let
for
me
a
make
year,
sure,
guys.
Let me make sure that's right. Before we sign up, I got to get the episode
We
number
do
right.
appreciate everyone
Yeah,
that's
there
been
were-
DMing us over the year. And
all the
coming
people
to
today with the
shows.
Spotify Wrapped sharing that we were one of their top listened things of the
That
year.
was really cool
pretty
to
cool. We had
be-
like 6 or 7 people say that.
That's really awesome.
I was just showing Duluth, Minnesota, and 2 different people from different groups said they listened to the podcast. Would have never thought.
Shout out Duluth.
This is episode 53. 52 was last week. It's been over a year now with the You're an Idiot podcast. Dragon, what do you got to plug that is happening the weekend of December 9th and 10th?
Oh.
Not this weekend.
Literally, again, I know it's a running gag. December 9th, Tiny Cupboard. 8:30.
Tiny Covered, 8 p.m. Nothing wrong with the Tiny Covered. Did a set there last night for 6 people.
I knew that.
Didn't do great. But it was fun. It was a good open mic. December 9th and 10th. And December 8th on Thursday, I'm in San Antonio. First time in San Antonio, headlining the Blind Tiger Comedy Club. We just added a second show because the first one is almost full. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
And then Friday and Saturday, we had Cap City Comedy Club headlining the B Room at Cap City Comedy Club in Austin, Texas. So going to have a lot of gun nuts. Hopefully they'll shoot me and I can go viral. Just give me a little flesh wound, fellas.
Let's go.
That's all I'm asking for. And this has been episode 53 of You're an Idiot. 53 episodes, N-word free. Only 47 more. We're inching to the big party, ladies and gentlemen. Little Rock, Arkansas. Get your tickets. It's going to be about a year from now, probably early October of next year. We'll be having the big party. And I hope to see you all there. Everyone. We want to see everyone at the party.
Good night and good luck.
Good night
everyone.
and good luck, America. Good night. Bye.